Welcome back everyone, I'm Aaron from Low and Slow Basics, and in this video I'm going to answer a few of our most commonly asked questions. Now if you're new to our channel, please consider subscribing, that way you won't miss any of our new videos that come out. Now I get asked all the time, what do you do with all your leftover barbecue? How do you store it and how do you reheat it? So we're going to get stuck into answering those questions. So what do I do with all of my leftover barbecue? The best option and the thing I most commonly do is I'll vac seal it and freeze it. That way it will last for months and months and it reheats really well, just about as good as how you've barbecued it fresh. So here we've got some pulled beef. We've got some brisket too. Obviously it doesn't look as good because all of that fat has hardened back up. Got a beef rib there. And then we've got some beautiful homemade bacon. So if you've got pulled pork, brisket, beef ribs, lamb, whatever, absolutely perfect for pizza toppings. You can throw it in pies, you can put it in tacos, you can use it in curries. Honestly, there are countless ways to use up your leftover barbecue. If you don't have a vac sealer, you can use a snap lock bag or a sealed container, but the vac sealer works best as it sucks all of that air out, so there's no room for bacteria to grow in there. And like I said before, it's going to last much longer in a vac seal. Now you can pick vac sealers up online. We've had a few questions as to what one I use. I've been using the Inkbird Plus vac sealer. I'll put a link down in the description if you did want to pick one up. Really good unit. It's got a knife on top so you can cut your vac seal bags to size, because I can never find scissors whenever I need them, and it's really easy to use as well. Now we're going to move out to how I like to reheat my barbecue. Now if it's in a vac seal, I like to just put it in some simmering water. If it's frozen, it's going to take about 20 minutes to heat through. If you've let it thaw out, it should only take about 5 or 10 minutes. Now if you don't have a vac sealer, what I used to do before I had a vac sealer, I'd get it out, I'd wrap it in some foil with a little bit of butter and then heat it back up in the oven, and it comes out really nice as well. Some people microwave it. Honestly, there's so many different methods, but them two methods, either wrapping it in foil with some butter, or if you've got a vac seal, like I said, reheating it in simmering water is probably the best option in my opinion. I'm gonna have that beef rib for lunch, so we'll go through quickly so you can physically see how I reheat it, and you'll be able to see firsthand how well it reheats as well. I can assure you it is juicy, tender, and still full of flavor, so let's get stuck into it. Right, so you can obviously do all of this inside, but we're just gonna use our butane burner today, so we're just gonna lock that in. Turn our burner on, and we're just gonna let that come up to a simmer. Like I said before, you can thaw out whatever you want to reheat prior to setting all of this up. It's gonna help speed up that reheating process. This usually takes about 20 to 25 minutes from frozen, or only about 10 minutes from thawed out. We're gonna let this come up to a simmer, and then we're gonna get our beef rib in. Right, so we've got a nice gentle simmer happening, so we're gonna get our beef rib in. So we're gonna let that go for around 20 minutes now. We're gonna check on it. If it needs to go a little bit further, then we'll take it a bit further until it's reheated through nicely. So we'll come back soon. All right, so it's been about 20 minutes. So what you wanna do now is just pick it up. You can give it a quick squeeze. I can feel that that's cooked through nicely. It's nice and squishy. So what we'll do now is we'll get it out and have a closer look. Take it out of the vac seal, put that aside for now. And I might just take a thin slice off. So as you can see, nice and tender. Oh, still tastes amazing. We'll have a closer look at the actual beef rib too. Look at that. Still nice and juicy. Super tender. That is just about as good as eating it from fresh. It locks all of them flavors in there, having vac sealed it. So I hope that's answered a lot of your questions. If you do have any more questions, don't hesitate to ask them in the comments below. But as for now, that's the end of the video, and we'll see you next time.